One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, UNC! Grab the short pass to put the... The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch in the end zone. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's got the back in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his 1st incompletion of the game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Trying to beat the D deep. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Snagged out of the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. Got his man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. On the run, still looking. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go through the air. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score. A long way to go for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking downfield on first down. Found the spot in the defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the ball.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here on third down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Otis. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds us back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Otis. Throws to the back. This time he's got his man. At the 45 on his way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown! They'll start this drive going to the air. Still looking on the move. It's complete on the right side. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Got it. And couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moncrief. And he's into the end zone. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Moncrief. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Tar Heels have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They extend. Looking to pass. It's Otis. Going over the top. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Keep pushing that rock down the field.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. They want to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Back to pass. It's Otis. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense has continued to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around like these are positive.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Man, this has been...
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.